Harry Helmsley's career was defined by his keen business sense and strategic investments in prime real estate. His legacy in the industry remains noteworthy as he played a pivotal role in shaping the landscape of New York City. Tragically, he passed away on January 4, 1997, at the age of 87 due to complications from pneumonia. Leonard found even greater success as a director and producer. He was behind popular shows like The Danny Thomas Show and The Andy Griffith Show, both of which became beloved classics in American television history. Ennis Cosby, the son of comedian and actor Bill Cosby, tragically passed away at the young age of 27. Born on January 16, 1969, his life was cut short on January 16, 1997, when he was murdered during a robbery attempt. Dickey's works often explored themes of nature, human experience, and the complexities of modern life. His poetry collections, such as Buck Dancer's Choice and The Whole Motion, showcased his mastery of language and imagery. As Elvis Presley's manager, Colonel Tom Parker orchestrated many of Presley's career moves, negotiating record deals, managing tours, and strategically marketing his image to maximize his popularity. Under Parker's guidance, Elvis became a global sensation and cultural phenomenon during the 1950s and 1960s. Louie Louie, originally recorded by Richard Berry in 1957, became a rock standard after it was famously covered by the Kingsmen in 1963. The song's simple, catchy melody and enigmatic lyrics contributed to its enduring popularity and status as a classic in rock music history. Jean Dixon made several high-profile predictions that attracted media attention and fueled public interest in her work. Some of her predictions reportedly included significant political events and celebrities' destinies, although these claims were often disputed or scrutinized. Tsongas gained national recognition when he ran for the Democratic presidential nomination in 1992. His campaign emphasized his commitment to economic issues and fiscal responsibility, advocating for balanced budgets and reduced federal deficits. Tsonga's platform appealed to voters concerned with economic policy and government spending. Marjorie Reynolds starred in several notable productions, including the classic musical Holiday Inn, 1942, where she showcased her talent alongside stars like Bing Crosby and Fred Astaire. She also appeared in The Time of Their Lives, 1946, a comedy featuring Abbott and Costello, demonstrating her ability to excel in diverse roles across different genres. Don Porter was best known for his roles in popular TV shows. He starred as Russell Lawrence in Gidget from 1965 to 1966, a role that showcased his comedic timing and charm. Prior to that, he gained recognition for his portrayal of Peter Sands in Private Secretary, which aired from 1953 to 1957 and featured Ann Sothern in the lead role. Deng Xiaoping's political career spanned several decades, during which he held influential positions within the Communist Party of China, CPC. Despite facing political setbacks, including during the Cultural Revolution, Deng Xiaoping rose to prominence and eventually became the paramount leader of China in the late 1970s. In Charlie's Angels, David Doyle's character John Bosley served as the affable and supportive assistant to Charlie Townsend, the enigmatic boss of the crime-fighting trio of female detectives. Doyle's portrayal added humor and warmth to the show, contributing to its popularity during its run from 1976 to 1981. Biggie Smalls' career soared with the release of his debut album Ready to Die in 1994, which received critical acclaim and solidified his reputation as a lyrical genius and storyteller. The album's gritty realism and Biggie's distinctive flow resonated deeply with audiences, earning him widespread recognition. Tweedledee catapulted her to fame with its infectious rhythm and soulful vocals, becoming a chart topper and establishing her as a significant figure in the music industry. Jim Dandy, released the following year, further showcased her versatility and contributed to her reputation as a dynamic performer. In Annie Oakley, Gail Davis starred as the titular character, portraying the sharpshooting heroine with charm and skill. Her portrayal of Annie Oakley resonated with audiences, and the show became a popular Western series of its time, showcasing Davis's versatility as an actress. Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes gained widespread acclaim and success, particularly in the 1970s, with their soulful music and powerful vocal performances. The group's signature songs include the classic hits If You Don't Know Me By Now and Wake Up Everybody, which became anthems of social consciousness and personal introspection. Ginsberg's most famous work, the poem Howl, published in 1956, captured the spirit of rebellion and counterculture that defined the Beat generation. Howl challenged societal norms and explored themes of alienation, spirituality, and sexuality with raw and unfiltered language, making it a landmark work in modern poetry. Nero's songwriting prowess was evident in her ability to blend poetic lyrics with a wide range of musical influences. Her songs, such as Wedding Bell Blues and Stone Soul Picnic, became hits in the 1960s and 1970s, reflecting her unique style and emotional depth. These compositions not only showcased her vocal talent, but also established her as a significant voice in the music industry. Pat Paulsen gained additional fame through his satirical runs for the U.S. presidency. Starting in 1968, and continuing in subsequent election cycles, Paulsen humorously campaigned under the slogan, "I've upped my standards, now up yours." His mock campaigns poked fun at the political establishment and offered a humorous critique of American politics. In Green Acres, Alvy Moore played the role of Hank Kimball, the scatterbrained county agricultural agent who often provided comedic relief with his eccentricities and memorable one-liners. His portrayal of Hank Kimball endeared him to audiences and contributed to the show's enduring popularity as a classic sitcom. As the son of famed magician Harry Blackstone Sr., Harry Blackstone Jr. inherited a legacy of magic and showmanship. He honed his craft and developed his own unique style, blending classic magic techniques with modern theatrical presentations to create unforgettable performances. You Bet Your Life, which aired from 1950 to 1961, was a groundbreaking show that combined comedy, quiz, and interview segments. George Fenneman's smooth and distinctive voice served as the perfect complement to Groucho Marx's quick wit and comedic genius. Fenneman's role as the announcer and sidekick to Marx contributed greatly to the show's success and popularity during its long run. Ronnie Lane co-founded Faces, originally known as The Faces, with Rod Stewart and other talented musicians. In Faces, Lane's contributions as a songwriter and bassist enriched the band's rollicking blues-infused rock sound. His song, Ooh La La, became a signature track for the band and remains a beloved classic. One of Brian Keith's most iconic roles was as Uncle Bill Davis in the television series Family Affair, which aired from 1966 to 1971. His portrayal of Uncle Bill, a bachelor who unexpectedly becomes the guardian of his deceased brother's children, resonated with audiences and contributed to the show's popularity. Another notable film in Mitchum's career was Cape Fear, 1962, in which he played the role of Max Cady, a menacing ex-convict seeking revenge on a lawyer and his family. Mitchum's portrayal of Cady, which was later reprised by Robert De Niro in Martin Scorsese's 1991 remake, remains a standout in his filmography for its menacing charisma and commanding presence. Jacques-Yves Cousteau produced numerous acclaimed documentaries that brought the wonders of the ocean into the homes of millions around the world. His most famous documentary series, The Undersea World of Jacques Cousteau, aired from the 1960s to the 1980s, showcasing his adventurous spirit and deep passion for marine conservation. Hickey's career spanned several decades, during which he garnered acclaim for his roles in various films and productions. One of his most notable roles was in the film Prizzi's Honor, 1985, directed by John Huston, where he portrayed the aging mafia boss Don Corrado Prizzi. His performance earned him critical praise and highlighted his ability to bring depth and nuance to his characters. Another notable film in Jimmy Stewart's career was Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, 1939, directed by Frank Capra, in which he played the idealistic and determined Senator Jefferson Smith. Stewart's performance in the film earned him critical acclaim and showcased his ability to embody characters with integrity and moral conviction. In On the Road, Charles Kuralt traveled across the United States, exploring small towns, meeting ordinary people, and sharing their stories with viewers. His ability to find the extraordinary in the everyday and his genuine interest in people's lives endeared him to audiences and earned him numerous awards, including multiple Peabody Awards. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, Gianni Versace's influence on fashion was profound. He dressed numerous celebrities, including iconic figures such as Princess Diana, Madonna, and Elton John, who were drawn to his flamboyant and provocative creations. Versace's designs reflected a confident and assertive style that challenged traditional fashion norms and celebrated individuality and self-expression. One of Justice Brennan's notable contributions was his advocacy for equal protection under the law, particularly in cases involving racial discrimination, gender equality, and the rights of marginalized groups. His opinions reflected a commitment to justice and fairness, influencing legal precedents that continue to shape the legal landscape today. Hogan's career was defined by his exceptional talent and meticulous approach to the game. He won a total of 9 major championships throughout his career, cementing his place among the greatest golfers of all time. Among his notable victories were 4 U.S. Opens, 1948, 1950, 1951, 1953, 2 Masters tournaments, 1951, 1953, and 1 Open Championship, 1953. Burroughs' literary career was characterized by his unconventional approach to writing and his exploration of controversial subjects. His debut novel, Junkie, 1953, provided a raw and unflinching portrayal of addiction based on his own experiences with heroin. This work challenged societal taboos and offered a stark critique of the realities of drug use in American society. Brandon Tartikoff demonstrated a unique ability to identify and develop successful television programming that resonated with audiences across demographics. His contributions to NBC extended beyond individual shows, as he implemented strategic scheduling and marketing strategies that propelled the network to the top of the ratings. Cunanan's killing spree began earlier in 1997, with 4 other victims prior to Gianni Versace. His victims were seemingly chosen at random and included both men and women from various walks of life. The murder of Gianni Versace on July 15, 1997, outside his Miami Beach mansion, brought intense media attention and a nationwide manhunt for Cunanan. Dodi Al-Fayed was involved in the production of several notable films, including Chariots of Fire and The Scarlet Letter. His career in the entertainment industry spanned both film production and executive roles, where he contributed to bringing various cinematic projects to fruition. Princess Diana became an icon not just for her royal status, but also for her sincere dedication to charitable causes. She used her position to bring attention to issues such as AIDS awareness and the eradication of landmines, contributing significantly to these humanitarian efforts. Her compassion and warmth endeared her to people around the world, transcending her royal title. Her dedication to humanitarian causes earned her global recognition, including the Nobel Peace Prize in 1979. Despite facing numerous challenges and criticisms, she remained steadfast in her mission, embodying the values of empathy, humility, and unconditional love for humanity. Meredith is perhaps best remembered for his iconic roles in movies such as Rocky, 1976, where he portrayed the seasoned boxing trainer Mickey Goldmill, and Grumpy Old Men, 1993, where he starred alongside Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau. His performances were marked by his distinctive voice and expressive acting style, which brought depth and authenticity to his characters. One of Skelton's notable talents was his ability to connect with audiences through his comedic timing and innate ability to bring laughter to millions. His performances were characterized by a blend of physical comedy, quick wit, and endearing charm, making him a favorite among viewers of all ages. One of his most famous works is Wham!, created in 1963, which depicts a dramatic aerial battle scene derived from a comic book panel. This piece, along with others like Drowning Girl and Hopeless, helped establish Liechtenstein as a leading figure in the pop art movement. Michener's novels were praised for their meticulous research, comprehensive scope, and ability to vividly portray the human dramas against the backdrop of historical events. His writing often blended fiction with factual detail, offering readers both entertainment and deep insights into the complexities of society and civilization. Pillman gained prominence in the world of professional wrestling during the 1990s, where he showcased a high-flying and innovative wrestling style that captivated audiences. He wrestled in notable promotions such as WCW, World Championship Wrestling, and WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment, among others. Denver's career as a musician spanned several decades, during which he produced numerous hit songs that became iconic in the realm of folk and country music. Some of his most famous songs include Take Me Home, Country Roads, Annie's Song, Rocky Mountain High, and Sunshine on My Shoulders. His music often celebrated nature, love, and the simple joys of life, resonating deeply with listeners. Robin's writing style was characterized by its boldness and unapologetic exploration of taboo subjects, which often sparked controversy but also drew readers in with their compelling storytelling. His novels became bestsellers, appealing to a wide audience fascinated by the extravagant lifestyles and complex relationships depicted in his books. In addition to his role on What's My Line, Wally Bruner also had a distinguished career in journalism. He served as a Capitol Hill correspondent for ABC News, covering important political events and providing insightful reporting on national and international affairs. His journalistic integrity and dedication to accurate reporting earned him respect within the industry and among viewers. Beyond his wins on the track, Arcaro's influence extended to inspiring future generations of jockeys and horse racing enthusiasts. His career achievements and dedication to his craft made him a beloved figure in the racing community and earned him respect and admiration worldwide. One of Pyle's most iconic roles was that of Uncle Jesse Duke in The Dukes of Hazzard, a popular television series that aired from 1979 to 1985. As Uncle Jesse, he played the wise and kind-hearted patriarch of the Duke family, known for his strong moral values and love for his nephews, Beau and Luke Duke. Pyle's portrayal endeared him to audiences and contributed significantly to the show's enduring popularity. Beyond his collaborations with Django Reinhardt, Grappelli's solo career and subsequent collaborations with other jazz musicians further solidified his reputation as a master of his craft. His performances were marked by their elegance, charm, and an unmistakable joy that resonated with audiences worldwide. Stubby Kaye also had a memorable role in the film adaptation of Lil Abner, 1959, based on the popular comic strip. He portrayed the character Marion Sam, showcasing his comedic timing and larger-than-life persona. Larson gained popularity with her hit cover of Neil Young's song Lotta Love, released in 1978. The song reached significant success on the charts and became her signature song, showcasing her melodic voice and musical versatility. It was a defining moment in her career and established her as a prominent figure in the music industry. Chris Farley starred in several successful comedy films, including Tommy Boy, 1995, and Black Sheep, 1996. His comedic style, which blended physical humor with genuine warmth and sincerity, resonated with audiences and contributed to the box office success of his films. Floyd Kramer recorded and performed with numerous renowned artists, contributing his piano talents to a wide range of recordings. He collaborated with country music legends such as Patsy Cline, Chet Atkins, and Elvis Presley, among others. His contributions helped shape the sound of Nashville music during its golden era in the 1950s and 1960s.